Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of my Pillars of Eternity Let's Play. Previous episode, the impossible happened and Raedric was defeated. I leveled up as well. I got back to Copper Lane. Now I have a number of quests to do. There's the main quest. They're going to the Temple of Wodica. I also have to find the archives for Eder, and yes, I have to go to the Ducal Palace. First I'm going towards the market because I remember someone was selling ingredients and I was thinking maybe I should have this enchanted, improved, so the least I could do was make it maybe fine, in which case I would need Pilgrim's Crown. Yeah, that's the easiest I can do, and maybe add burning damage if there's agate. So I'll see what she's got. After that, I want to go to the palace, sort out, you know, the ownership of my hold, and then look for the temple, wherever that is. So, who sold what?
Gods keep you.
Show me your wares. You do weapons, and to be fair, nothing really interesting. The thing is, now I realize this could be all the stuff that I sold the last time. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. This is all my loot. There we go, and this one normally sells food, and I have all the camping supplies I can carry. Does that improve with the survival skill? I'll have to be careful.
How do you do?
Fine, show me your wares. Ah. Figurine, no. Potions, no. There we go. This, I need at least one. I'm gonna take two. Maybe there's another weapon. I mean, I'm feeling mighty generous there. Will you have some agate? Yes, that's cheap. I'm considering just doing that. Since I don't seem to be limited in a space, I mean in the amount of things I can carry so far. 4,000, okay, that's a lot. That's a lot, granted. Ugh. Cancel. Oh, I mean, leave anyway, yes I do.
Hail and well met.
That was a little too greedy, wasn't it? So I'm gonna stick to the ones I wanted. These, I will take the 5. And the agate. There. Trade, thank you. So I can make it fine, extra accuracy and damage. And burning. Good. Anyone with a particularly weak weapon? I mean, this one is nothing special, but it's really, really rare that I ask him to use range, so we'll leave it at that. Okay. That's done. Let's
Alright then.
move. Now, here I did explore most of it. I did go in there, that was where I got the quest. I did go in there, I got the quest to find the plate mail. I don't know where. Lumdala's house. That doesn't ring a bell though. This I did go. I don't think I've been there. I haven't been there. Brackenbury is another, yes, area. I'm gonna go to First Fires. I mean, that looks like an awful lot like a palace, and I don't want to explore everything. I'll come back to it, later, especially if there's a quest. Right now, I just really want to make some progress with the story, because I spent so much time in Radric's hold. One after the other. Oh yeah, and my kitten is following now. He doesn't look so, rotten. As far as I'm concerned, he's healed up nicely as a healthy kitten. Let's see how long this loading screen is gonna be. Not that long. Nice. Commoner.
Have you ever chased a skirt wizard? Or do you merely hide behind them?
Don't pawn your personal problems off on me.
They will use you, cast you off when it suits them, never speak another word to you.
Maybe they just don't answer to fiery whore.
You had that coming. Ducal Palace, good, we'll be going there. Crucible Keep, don't know what that is. That's Brackenbury. Oh, Temple of Woodica, same area. Good, I won't have to look for that. Alright, let's find out who is the idiot who is not happy with me taking my fort.
Politics, infighting, greed, and a shrine to Margaret as well. Her clergy belongs there.
It's nice how they just let you in the palace, no questions asked. Or maybe they know how important I am. Speak with Chancellor Warren. Will do. For now, let's talk to this person here to welcome me, indeed.
Good day to you.
Any news to share, or you're just here to see the Ducal Palace? What is the Ducal Palace? No, that's a bit, Who are you? I'm a page here at the palace. I deliver messages and run errands for the Duke. Interesting how they spell Duke the French way. And his advisors. The pay is not great, but I can't think of a better introduction to politics indeed. What goes on in here? Where to start? We've got meetings, public hearings, and ceremonies, and that's just the stuff that happens out in the open. This is where the Duke and his key advisors work, so there's always someone bartering for a favor. Unfortunately, I am not at liberty to talk about that side of things. Well, of course. Okay, let's do the whole thing. The shrine. It's a symbol of Magran's protection, of Defiance Bay. She's represented the revolutionary spirit of the Durwood ever since independence, and her involvement in creating the Godhammer bomb only affirmed her importance to us. I'm surprised Durance doesn't have anything to say about it. That's also where the first of the sacred fires burn, but Firga, the tranquil ardent, has had trouble keeping them lit. Okay, I sense a quest there. What kind of records? Is the archive supposed to be in the palace? Mostly dull official stuff, census counts, tax records, militia registers. Now I keep my distance. I got curious one day and got drafted into reshelving half of the records. Worst day of my life. I get it, I understand. Is there a hearing right now? Sure is. Duke Ever's been meeting with some of the city leaders for weeks now, trying to figure out how to address the legacy. That's the babies. The Hollowborn, okay. The whole business is terribly secret, though. I tried to sit in the gallery during my lunch break one day and got turned away. But a lot of the talk concerns animency, so there's good reason they're keeping the meeting behind closed doors. Why is animency so controversial? Where to begin? Traditionalists think it's a crime against the gods. There's no question that poking around in souls is risky, but the more progressive elements believe it's our only shot at restoring healthy births. And it doesn't help matters that animancy research often involve old Ingwithian relics that were illegally looted from the ruins of Air Glanfath. She makes a quick twitching motion with her index and middle fingers. Okay. So what do you think? Me? I think the real danger of animancy is confusing the real scholars with an expensive fake. We get a new case here every day. Some poor couple in the gift or copper lane who spent every copper they had on a miracle cure for their unborn child. It never works. Breaks your heart, but there's usually nothing we can do for them. I see. Did you have anything else? Was the ducal palace? Tell me about the current duke. That would be Ever Wolfgreen. Don't let the title fool you, though. Our dukes have been elected since independence. Some find Duke Ever rather coarse. He's a frontier noble. Personally, I think a rough and tumble type is just what Defiance Bay needs. Okay, I think I got the gist of everything. Thank you. That would be leading to the main room, I guess. We'll keep it for last. Here's the shrine.
Gods keep you.
Praise be to Magran and welcome to her temple. How may I be of service? Well, you seem to be upset. Tell me about the fires. Yeah. This is about the fires, isn't it? They're just symbols. You can't put your faith in them. Slow down and tell me what this is about. The sacred pyres all around town. You must have seen the statues of the goddess around the city, holding up empty braziers. I've kept them burning steadily for 15 years, but I haven't been able to conjure them for months now, and people need to see them more than ever these days. What does that mean? It's my devotions and prayers that keep them lit, but lately, when I try to pray, all I can think about are the hollowborns all over the city, the grieving families, the refugees. How could Magran allow us to suffer like this? What strength do we gain from a soulless child? Oh, there he comes in, finally. What strength do we gain from adversity, from trial and test? The fires don't wither because she lacks in faith. They wither because she does not understand how to be faithful to a whore. A whore wants neither praise nor devotion. A whore wants to be compensated for her services, and Magran is paid and pleasured in sweat and struggle and pain. This mewling imbecile is unworthy of Magran's womanly heat. All right. Let's go with number 1, and this has shaken your faith. But I believe Magran's may be speaking to me again. Lately I've been seeing visions, a place in the wilderness with pools filled with sunbursts of color, strange falls that seem to rise to the heavens even while they splash into the earth. And behind the falls is a cave filled with fire and heat and danger, and some token of my goddess. I know there's something there, but where it is, or how I'd get there. I've been meaning to ask around at the expedition hall to see if anyone recognizes the description. To be honest, though, I don't know what I'd do even if I found the place. Worthless, like so many of Magran's flock, afraid of her god's test. If Magran speaks to her, it is to hasten an end to a hypocrite's life, and the vision is surely a death trap for the weak. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'd like to know more about the temple here. No, the significance of the sacred pyres. Okay. They symbolize Magran's power and guidance, and right now the people of Defiance Bay need to be assured of her presence. Our neighbors in the Valian Republic see us as superstitious, but we're just sensitive to the signs and warnings of the gods. Something else? No, I think I got the picture. Alright, new quest. Let's sneak around, making sure there's nothing hidden. So I'll have to go to the cave. Fair enough. What do you think happens if I sneak right in front of the guards? Nothing. Okay. Which reminds me, yes, I didn't have the fast mode active. A door here. Something we don't want to steal if we can be seen, and anyway, that's just not interesting. That would be the exit. Okay, going up. I'm not gonna steal that. Locked. Chancellor Warren. There we go. Records keeper. Okay, one at a time. Thank you for coming, Danae. I've been trying to track you down for some time. This is Marshal Forwyn, Earl Bedmer's military advisor. He will serve as a witness for this proceeding. Well met, Road Warden. Your reputation precedes you, I admit. You've created a bit of a stir throughout the nobility with your reclamation of Caed Nua. Most are still not sure what to think of you. Get to the point, really. The legitimacy of your claim to Caed Nua is in question. Earl Bedmar has issued a ruling on the matter. I'm not gonna say I trust the Earl to make a fair judgment, because if it's, not in my favor, I can't really go back on what I said. But number 2 is good. Caed Nua was abandoned for over a century, and I've claimed the land through strength of arms. My claim is legitimate. Yeah, we'll go with that. If there were no other claimants, you would be correct. Unfortunately, this is not the case. All will be made clear once Lord Gathbin arrives. Do you have any questions for me while we wait? Do I want to know about the Earl? No. Okay, I guess I might as well find out. Earl Bedmar comes from an esteemed line of lords that rose to prominence after the War of Defiance some 150 years ago. The Darewood consists of 7 earldoms. The Bedmars governs the northern earldoms known as the Grasp. That is all I need to know about that. What do you know of Gathben? Well, I've met him but once. It was ample time to determine the character of Lord Arildra Gathben, or like thereof. Okay, enough said. He is descended from an old Edrian line that predates the War of Defiance. His great-grandfather, Rannig Gathbin, was the Earl of Yenwood during the war. That is, until he was stripped of his land and driven from the Darewood. Yenwood? When the Darewood was a mere colony of Ader, it was divided into 9 earldoms. When the oh my goodness, I'll have to decide how I'm going to pronounce these words once and for all. I'm going to go with the Edrians were defeated and ultimately driven out. 2 of the earldoms were absorbed and borders were adjusted. The Yenwood was one such earldom. Okay. The Grasp is now the largest of the 7 earldoms after it consumed the pre-war earldom of Yenwood. It encompasses notable settlements such as New Eomer, Garen's Grasp, Gilded Vale, and of course Caed Nua. I have other questions. Do you know? No, he's not gonna know the ruling, or he's not going to tell me. What was that about Rock Warden? The one who rules Caed Nua on behalf of the Earl of Yenwood is traditionally known as the Rock Warden. Your position might not be entirely official yet, but the title is an appropriate form of address. Okay, so this one is on my side, which is nice. In fact, that blade you carry was forged by the very first Road Warden. I've heard that the Whispers of Yenwood is only ever found by those meant to rule Caed Nua. I believe that's the sword Eder is using. I don't have any more questions. Your timing is impeccable. Here comes Lord Gathbin now. Okay. An opulently dressed man strides towards the Chancellor, his sandy hair trailing him like a banner caught in a light breeze, boot heels echoing throughout the hall. An elven woman with cropped hair, dressed in dark, glinting mail, shadows his footsteps. Before taking position alongside him, she watches you unabashedly, taking your measure. Well, go ahead. Let's move past these formalities as quickly as possible. I've other matters to attend to. It's well known that Caed Nua belongs to me by right, and I already don't like him. And where is this pretender? She who murdered the Raedricks, my own sister and her husband, and steals my lands. Where is this low-born wretch? Warren clears his throat and glances at you. This woman here? This is the lady of Caed Nua? I thought she was just another servant, perhaps a valet or a scullery maid. I'm not an aristocrat, it's a shame. But I like number 2. Everyone who owns their own keep, raise a hand. Go on, don't be shy. This is going to make him upset, isn't it? But it's worth it. Imbecile, I hope you've enjoyed your time squatting on my land. Provoke me further and I'll hang you from the highest wall of Caed Nua when our business is finished. Chancellor, read the Earl's decree. Warren breaks the seal on the scroll and unfurls it. Regarding the matter of the Gathbin claim on Caed Nua, Earl Baedmar finds that the Gathbin claim was never relinquished. By law, Caed Nua is the rightful property of the Gathbin family. I knew it. Gathbin smirks at me. Pfft. I'm not yet finished reading, my lord. That's better. Gathbin rolls his eyes and motions for the Chancellor to continue. However, the Earl recognizes Danae's part in reclaiming Caed Nua, a site that has stood abandoned and even, some would say, cursed for over a century. Before Caed Nua is returned to the Gathbin family, the Earl has decreed that Lord Gathbin will provide compensation in the form of... Absolutely not, my lord. The amount is quite reasonable and a requirement for your lands to be returned to you, if you'll just allow me to finish. I will not pay a single copper to this miscreant for my ancestral land. Do you think I am blind to the Earl's motives, lackey? He thinks he can send a message with this insult? I have a message he can send to that son of a whore. That's not nice. Do I punch him? Grab his arm? No, I'm not gonna initiate violence. I'm just gonna say enough. How dare you give me an order? I don't know, because you're being an idiot. My lord, I suggest you calm yourself immediately. The Marshal Stones is calm, but his hand rests on the hilt of his sword. We're not gonna fight, are we? The elven woman deftly draws a pistol from her thick leather belt. Her eyes widen in anticipation. My lord, my lady, please, there's no need for further violence. Okay, it's not like there's been violence. Lord Gathbin holds your gaze for several heartbeats, his eyes burning with hatred. I'll be coming for what's mine, count on it. Come, Captain Emery, we're leaving. He sneers defiantly before storming down the hall. The captain lowers her pistol and gives a smirking shrug before following her employer. Okay, that went well. Well, I can't say that Gathbin's reaction was entirely unexpected. Through no fault of your own, I'm afraid you've made a powerful enemy. I've dealt with much worse. He did seem a little upset, didn't he? I like that one. Sarcasm. I like that. I've heard he's always been vicious, even as a boy, and he can hold a grudge for a very long time. In any case, Caed Nua now officially belongs to you, since Lord Gathbin has rejected the Earl's decree. Here, this belonged to one of the old lords of Caed Nua. By right, it is yours now. I have gained Caed Nua. I'll have a look in the inventory. Have this sent to Lord Gathbin as a token of friendship. Insult. I like that. Except I don't really want to part with my money just yet. Tell Gathbin if I catch him or any of his people on my land, they'll be executed. No violence unless it's necessary. Please extend an invitation to Lord Gathbine to feast with me in the halls of Caed Nua. There's no need for us to be enemies. I like that. I'm going to assume this is meant as an insult. At least that's how I assume it. Number 3. This is a generous offer, and I'll make sure it reaches Lord Gathbine. Right. It was a pleasure to finally meet you, milady. Perhaps we'll speak again under more pleasant circumstances. Farewell, Danae. Farewell, Marshal. So I have spoken with the Chancellor. What is that item that I got? The Bluestone Scepter, couldn't they just call it the Bluestone Scepter, is remarkable in that it has been shaped from a single sapphire. Its only other component is its grip made of silver bands. Nice. For wizards, priests, and druids. You can bind song. Oh, you bind the item to unlock the level, so it's going to improve. So you're a wizard, you could have it. You have already you have your own staff, which is quite good. So there. Bind soul. Let's do this. Yeah, to Aloth. Sure. Deal 200 raw damage to enemies to unlock the next level. Does that mean I'm gonna have to go smacking them on the head with my stick? For 200 damage, we're gonna have to do it one way or another. Okay, good. Task complete. Talk to the
Good day, stranger.
courtkeeper. Yes, is there something I can pull for you? I am looking for militia records. Yes, that's the one. We've had a number of inquiries about such information. I'm afraid we've had to bar access to the public. Seems there are still quite a number of folk in Durwood who bear ill will towards Ritzians. It would be irresponsible to surrender their names to just anyone. Many came to settle here as refugees. Perhaps if you were more established in Defiance Bay, things would be different, but I have no reason to suspect you to be any different from the others. Well, I don't meet the might requirement, and that's fine, because I wouldn't want to threaten him. We've come a long way. Sounds like a lame excuse, but let's try it. I just need to find out about my brother. I don't even know what side he fought for. You must understand, I have heard many such stories. I'm afraid there is nothing I can do for you. Farewell for now. So, I guess I need to... Yes, I need to improve my reputation in Defiance Bay. Which is just as well, since I'm going to be questing around the place. For a bit. Okay, that's done. Now to the temple, that happens to be across the street. That's nice. Saves me the trouble of running around looking for it, going back and forth.
You've been on your own for 5 years,
I've had Itamar.
but you can't talk to him.
My
Sure you
standards
can.
changed around year 2.
I wouldn't have waited 2 years, honestly, to talk to my pet. I should check. Okay, these don't seem to be quest-related people. And here is...
This looks like the place Maywald described.
Oh, great.
Praise to the exiled queen. May her crown be restored and her justice prevail.
Another
Come
ghost.
to pay your respects to the queen that was.
So, the ghost recites blessings and prayers. Elderly man in robes. Okay, who are you? Let's start with that.
Lord Ardwellen Rugfold III, and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia, and unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
Continue. It is truly a pity to see what the locals have done to Wardica's house of worship. Indeed. What are you doing? I'm gonna keep number 2 for last. No, I'm gonna keep number 5 for last, just in case he gets upset. So, what are you doing?
Worshipping Wardica, the exiled queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my Emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
Yeah, I don't think he realizes he's a ghost, really. Tell me more about Wardica.
A queen among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Wardica watches over them all. Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Wardica is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
Okay, number 2. I was told I'd find a temple here.
And so you did. These savage colonists may have burned it down, but worship of the Oathbinder is alive and well. These stairs lead to the main sanctum.
What stairs?
These stairs, of course. The sanctum was always below ground, adjacent to the catacombs, so it wasn't destroyed by the fires.
Catacombs. Well, I know those. It's in Copper Lane.
There are various entrances throughout Defiance Bay, but I dare say the easiest to reach is in Copper Lane. I haven't been to that part of town in ages, but as I recall, it's somewhere near the southern gate.
Okay, let's do this. You know you're a ghost, right?
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
Okay. Just forget it.
I really must return to Adia.
You're alright. Looked almost like you'd lost your footing for a minute. It feels that way when I see into the ether. Number 2. You really are a watcher, aren't you? Once in a great many generations, one of my people is born with the ability to speak to souls. Usually, such individuals become elders, or lone set of tracks in the snow. I would have thought my journey would be easier if I could see what you see, but looking at you, I'm not sure. I'm gonna go with number 3 because I'm not sure either. Believe it or not, I once would have rejoiced to know I'd been picked to travel far in search of something great, but even these gifts come with a cost, don't they? Forgive me if I was a little skeptical of your abilities before. I can't say I've met a real watcher before. Oh, don't worry about her. She just likes doing that from time to time. Seems to cheer her up. So I just let her. Thank you, Adair. Best buddy. Once you've seen it a few times, the shock wears off. Thank you, Aloth. Every time she goes a little strange in the face, I try and see if I can hear anything. But it hasn't worked so far. See if you can get her to tell you what the spirit said. Okay. Find a way into the temple, which means going back. Oh, wait, I should check if there's anything interesting, like ingredients. That's really all I can see. Alright. So, to the wait. No, I mean... He could be... Yeah, okay, he's nothing special. Let's get some lavender, or whatever it's called in that game. Admeth Rit, of course. Okay, onward to the catacombs. So back to Copeline. And we have to go down there. Who are you? Dalton. This elderly man paces back and forth, taking short, hobbled steps. His gaze is distant, and beneath it are the dark rings of many restless nights. He appears to be having a conversation with someone who isn't there. And the way you fought, cutting down 2 at a time, we shared quite a victory, you and I. Who are you talking to? Oh, by the flame, for just a moment I thought I heard her. He's talking about his goddess one again. What troubles you? Just the memories of my youth in the Northwatch Ranges, trials and adventures from a lifetime ago. Of late, the memory of lost battles and fallen friends have been especially vivid. Well, tell me about your memories. It's been nearly 60 years. We were known throughout the dear wood then. We thought we'd adventure together forever, collecting coppers and inspiring songs. That was until we faced Helig of Thane. He was a wizard whose experiments in necromancy left a trail of bodies, some reanimated, from Solace Vale to Midwood. We tracked him as he fled towards the Valiant Republics, catching him just west of the Lake of the Drowned Tombs. We were fools. Seasoned as we were not prepared for his foul magic. Our numbers were nothing against his power. A wiser man would have ordered a retreat, not me. By some curse of the gods, I was knocked out, and when I woke, my rangers, my Rowena, they were all dead. Rowena. And now you hear this woman's voice. I'm guessing that's what it is. I know this sounds like an old man's madness, but I hear her, a voice just over my shoulder, calling to me in my dreams. At night, I see her wandering the catacombs beneath the city, trying to escape. You're in luck, I'm going there. Foolish as it sounds, I can't shake the idea that she's somehow down there, waiting for me. I've even ventured below, though it damn near cost me my life. Were I half the warrior I was in my youth, I'd search every grave and rat hole. As it is, I'm stuck with this feeble body and the agonizing notion that my love is somehow down there beyond my help. Number 1, I will go to the catacomb. There's an entrance just southwest of here, on the other side of the canal. You are truly a gift from the gods. If there's anything you can find of her... And he's gonna leave me hanging there. I need to go across the bridge. Skinflint. Skinflint is a golden... Okay. So in we go to the catacomb. Barbarians have many abilities that make them well suited for engaging groups of enemies in melee. Well, I don't have one, but right now Adair is doing the job just fine. So I want to search for Rowena. That looks like a soul. The dead initiate. As you approach the dead man, you can feel the faint traces of his soul lingering, a stunned uncertainty holding it in place. When you near, without warning, the soul hurries towards you, as though you were a solitary light in the dank gloom of this place, come to usher it away. Its essence invades your consciousness. Okay. You are in a different body now, walking deeper into the catacombs, cloaked in a dark robe with a mask pulled over your face. You're following a familiar path along the canal, heading to a room built around a statue of a figure wearing a robe much like yours. Others await, clothed in hoods and shadows. Ahead is another figure, dressed like you, traveling in the same direction. You don't know his name, and that's how it's supposed to be. Out of the darkness, something monstrous grabs the other figure. You turn to flee, but find yourself face to face with a troll. The panic pounding through your brain is interrupted by razor-edged teeth and claws. Lovely! You snap yourself out of the dead man's memory. The corpse lies on the damp and grimy ground. His hood and mask are missing, and his clothes are shredded. Alright, so I'll be expecting trolls down there. I have spotted an enemy? Like, where? Oh, there, I see. Has the enemy spotted me? Let's not open the door then. You, as always, I'm sorry, but you're going first.
Hey.
Itumak, you go in as well. Alright, what do I know about the fire? No good against the troll, fair enough. I don't think I want to use my spells against a single enemy.
Not to alarm you.
I've been... Okay.
I have
Come on, die. You know you want to. Well done, Sagani. Okay.
Quickly and quietly.
All right then.
Lesser black ooze. Okay, I'm gonna be cautious because too many times I just, you know, walked in. But then the... Okay. Greater black ooze. Is this just two of them, you think? It could be just two of them. They're pretty blind because I'm really quite close to them. Alright, retreat. Good.
Hey.
Eh?
Really, you see the enemy and you don't just pause the game, you just stop moving.
Aye?
Okay. Let's deal with the bigger one first. Not yet, I know. I should wait for this one as well. Am I in combat now? Thank you. No, I'm still gonna wait for this one.
Hey.
There's 4 of them. Thank you. Let's try to get rid of the strongest one first. This is still in effect, so there's no point. Keep your deflection, I think.
But the Varu beyond sea.
Oh, the small ones die quickly, that's good. Let's get rid of it. Oh, wait. Since you're here... Wow, how does that...
I have them. That's it.
Oh, it is ranged. Okay, good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so out of curiosity, the 2 attacks he did, that was 7 damage. Alright. I like that.
I'll see what I can find.
Well, goo and stuff. Everybody
Keeping an
go
eye out.
sneaky, sneaky. No traps. Get Giblin. Alright, nothing. Bit of money, good.
Eh?
2. Just 2, but 2 angry ones. And since you've been spotted, you might as well go melee. Hey there, find a way, somehow.
Good.
Dead on!
Okay. Troll skin, yum.
Quickly and quietly.
Of course.
I like the Eve unknown source. There's an actual altar and a trap.
Would you look at this?
Well, let's see. I've improved my mechanic skills. Boots of evasion. Nice. Now, Ada, what do you have? You're the only one with boots anyway. That increase your constitution. Keep them, and oh, I have boots as well. Of stealth, yes, that's good. Then the next one who tends to go melee is Kana. There you go. Wow, half of my
No
party
problem.
members have feet covered with have their feet covered with proper boots.
I'll take a look.
It's very quiet up here. I'm on it.
Would you look at this?
And I have fine mail armor. That's not as good. Oh well.
Nice and quiet.
Yeah.
Hey.
No? Kana is the only one
Alright
who's
then.
got the idea to use a bow and arrow. Come on. You can't shoot. There you go.
Fuertes mitum.
So, I guess I'll do this first half and then go across, or no, I'll cross the bridge, go up there, and then come back down.
I shall be discreet.
Come on, you can't be too nasty, can you? Poor Itumak is just raring to go. Let
Hi.
me at it.
I'm on the trail.
Ah, perfect. There's a bridge here.
My eyes are peeled.
Hey,
Eh?
So, 1 ooze, 2 Uzis.
hey. Hey. Hey.
Okay, just the 2 of them.
Fuer-
3.
Brave thou Sheila.
No. Alon has to use his weapon and do as much damage as possible.
Ah, got him.
Thank you for that. Everybody
Alright
come
then.
over here. Okay.
That's it!
It's gotta be almost the end of
I'll
it.
take a look.
So, how are we doing? With this. 39. I'll get there. Okay, that is the end. I was thinking, oh goodness, this is particularly slow. Skeleton fighter.
Yeah. Got it.
Two of them. Okay, I can only see 2 of them. Oh, come on. You haven't seen me. I was sneaking and all that. Good.
Hey. You're not getting through me.
Just kill it now. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe this weapon is now better than... No, we're still in combat. This crossbow might be better now than this bow. Let's see, 13 to 20 pierce damage. And fire. Also, hopefully, because it does a bit of fire damage, I won't have the problem with ineffective weapons so much. Bones, yay. Okay.
All right then.
I'll take a look.
Human skeleton. At least 2 skeletons. 3. At least 3. I have a bad feeling.
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Oi, okay. That's a lot of them. Maybe I can try to use the door to my advantage. Let's see.
Yes?
Got it.
Following your lead.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
Yeah, there's no luring a couple of them.
What?
Hi?
Okay. Alright, let's see what nice spell I can throw at them. You're already badly injured, so we keep that. I've already used them since I rested. Okay. No, wait, Itumak, stay there. In fact, now go there. Oh, this is very messy. And what, you are all ranged?
That's it!
And Eder is almost dead. I didn't pay attention to that at all. That was silly. Use that and I should have given you a potion. You're taking a lot of damage. And since I haven't rested since the fight with Raedric, it was a long time ago and I forgot about that. I actually don't have that many spells.
But
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay, Adair feels a tiny bit better. Let's throw
Grow
up
up.
my potion. Okay, and everyone, finish them off now.
Ha. Got it.
Ready, Watcher.
Eh?
They're not too smart. When there's someone in the way, they're not moving. Okay. Let's quick save. And I really should have rested at the inn. But now remember, I came back from Raedric's hold and just
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
and I never rested. Whoopsie.
Would you look at this?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Yes?
Aye?
Ready, Watcher.
No problem.
Following your lead.
Laying low.
Would you look at
Gee,
this?
let me guess.
What?
Another trap I won't be able to disarm. Oh.
All
What's
right then.
wrong? Jeez.
Would you look at this?
No luck with this one.
What?
Aye?
I'm here.
Following your lead.
Hey. All right then.
A revenant who wants to talk to me. And Helling of Bane. No, that's the necromancer. Okay. Okay, a lone figure in tattered robes shuffles across the chamber, muttering under its breath. As you approach, the figure halts and swivels its head towards you. So, what is this? Who disturbed Hellig's work? Anyways, evil, so no point trying to... There. Dalton believes that Royana is in the catacombs. Maybe she's one of those. Well, that would be terrible. What happened to you? What, this? Hey, long story. Okay, fair enough. I was one of the first animenses in Deerwood, practiced necromancy too, which is what put Dalton and his Northwatch Ranger on my trail. Okay, what can you tell me about Dalton? Only that it's a miracle or joke of the gods that he's still alive. The only thing he loved more than his fetching lieutenant was the idea of his own legend. He said that you killed Ronan, okay? Did he mention that they hunted me down like a rabid dog? I just wanted to continue my studies. Attitudes towards animancy were not what they are now, and necromancers have never met with much acceptance. Yeah, I can't blame them. They're corpses now, and so am I. Surely that's all well enough behind us. Do you know where Rowena is? Or you could say that if you were to retrieve my grimoire from Mordred, I'll let you in on a secret. Okay. What if I just beat the secret out of you? I mean, he's a corpse and a necromancer. I'm gonna go for number 2. You could try, but then you'll just end up dead. Okay, fine. What do you need? When animancy started gaining popularity, I came to Defiance Bay in hopes of finding a place where my research would meet with more acceptance. Worked at the Brackenbury Sanitarium for a few months when I met Mordred. Let's just say Mordred and I didn't see eye to eye. Got so bad we were threatening to kill each other on a daily basis. Obviously, that bastard made good on his threat. Sank a dagger into my chest while I was sleeping and dumped my body in the catacombs. You used animancy to save yourself. Oh no, this was magic. It took a great deal of rather timely preparation, I must say. Even so, it merely anchored my soul to this decaying husk. Nothing like the life that was stolen from me. And yet, you see what a little liquid and magic can do. My mind is my own, my memory is fresh, and my work can continue. And Mordred keeps all that is precious to him in a trunk in his laboratory, just as he stole my grimoire. On your way to Brackenbury Sanitarium, then. Bring me my grimoire and my revenge, and you can have your Rowena. Oh, what are those creatures behind you? Just a few personal projects, sorry souls stuck in their mortal shells. Their flesh is as dead as mine, though their minds are not as well maintained. They flock to me like worms to drakes. They're not half as intelligent, but they serve for amusement. Lovely. Farewell. Right. So that gives me a new quest. Oh, I have to go all the way back. Could you all be smart enough to not walk on the traps? Are they? They are. Oh, and I was, moving them one by one. Ever so carefully. Okay, so that's half of the map. I haven't found the entrance to the catacombs. The temple through the catacombs. So that's what I'm gonna keep for the next episode. Oh wait, what is that? How do I get there? I was there. I really was there. So I have found the entrance to the temple. Next episode I'll be clearing this side. There's probably a few things to kill. Monsters, trolls and the likes. Then go to the catacombs, and when I get back out, in God knows how many episodes, I'll try and find a grimoire. But for now, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I see you next week. Bye bye.